Surf Simply is adventurous vacation, first-rate coaching. The accommodation is spectacular. They really know what they're doing. I have to say it's like my favorite best vacation.
So it's the people, it's the food, it's the coaching, it's where you're at on the planet. It all just comes together, and it's like no other experience.
This could literally be the best place for a brand new aspiring surfer to go to in order to learn how to surf as quickly as possible.
Pretty new to surfing. Before I met Andrew, and I was just stalking him on social media, I had noticed his photos and talking about Surf Simply, and so I reached out to him and asked him more about Surf Simply, and of course he just raved about it and said I needed to definitely check it out.
This is my third visit to Surf Simply. We were communicating on social media, I don't know, stalking. She's a very active girl, so I just knew that you would love it.
Oh, I think I've been here about 7 times. You guys make everything from the airport transfer to the food to the instruction and everything easy, but it's also fun. It's also warm like a family. And also it's the only place I really learned.
2018 is the first time I came here. I had such a wonderful time the first time. I just want to keep learning. I want to get better. And so I knew that I wanted to come back, and it was my birthday, so.
Very much a beginner. I had a couple of lessons here and there over the past few years, but I came into this feeling like this was my first experience. We were referred by a friend who's been here a couple of times, so she was very jealous when I told her.
I mean, it's our second visit to Surf Simply. When Dave and I get together at home, Surf Simply is mostly what we talk about. So
Wives were getting bored, so we had to book another trip so we could actually
have good things to say.
fill them. So now we have another 1.5 or 2 of content, right?
Yes.
To blast them with.
I used to be a professor at MIT, so I like, detailed instructions and step-by-step, and they break it all down for you. Seeing the whole progression of, surf knowledge right in front of you and where I need to go and where I am now is just amazing.
And someone like me, I like to know why. I like to know, why does the rail engage? Like, what is it about the wave that's pulling the board in? It's just a lot of data you're taking in at every given moment.
Say the video coaching. I mean, you go in there in a room during theory time and your coach replays videos of you surfing that day, working on the things you had discussed before, and then can still frame and go through slow motion and just show you exactly where your feet are, where your eyes are looking, how you're leaning.
It's like a full immersion program, and I think I couldn't go back to doing something where it would just be kind of an individual lesson here and there. Having people get to know you and understand what your skill level is, what your confidence level is, and being able to build upon that has been tremendous.
coach was Derek. Fantastic. Super high energy, super positive. He kept us going, kept us interested, and just really made it a lot of fun.
Marlon has so much patience. He read me so well, and he knew exactly what needed to happen to make sure that not only was I having a good experience, but I was actually really going to get something out.
I was paired with Will, clear communicator. We were working on being independent, and I think we achieved a lot of that. And because I have his voice in my ear.
Teal, she's amazing. I mean, she knows that I'm a big, huge check-in. I knew that she would never put me in a position or make me do things that I was uncomfortable in.
I worked with Gabriel, and he really just incrementally built my confidence and my skill set.
Harrison is great. He was very open to what I wanted to add into the curriculum, and he also did a great job juggling two of us in a group.
Big Swells came in this past week, and they changed the plans. They took us to Garza. It was a whole new experience. I had never surfed Garza before. We got to surf a reef. You caught a wave on a reef. To do this all safely, it's very well thought out.
I actually really had fun at Garza today too. First time ever, just spending an entire session only practicing getting barreled.
Highlight of my week, I really think, was my last day out with the coach today in the water, because I released my fear and just let everything that they have set me up for success to do.
Going back and working on my paddle technique, I think it's completely different than how I entered the week. But this time, Harrison took a GoPro and stuck it in the water while I was paddling. And that was one of my favorite things. But we also worked on barreling waves, and then we also worked on cross-stepping. And such a wonderful week to get so much cross-training in.
I mean, I was extremely impressed by this place as far as the systems they've got worked out, their responsiveness to customer needs. The food was insane. And then the recovery stuff, the stretching, the massages. I mean, everything was just dialed in perfectly for what you needed to kind of get functional and get the most out of this week. They've really got it all dialed in perfect. After 3 hours of surfing a day for a couple days, especially when you haven't been doing it, for months and months and months, it is exhausting. And the massages and stretching just kind of put you right back into a good mindset.
So without the stretching, without the massages, I don't think I'd be in the headspace that I was to be able to absorb and keep growing in the experience.
So I came here alone, right? It's my first solo trip here, and I was a little nervous. People were so amazing, so nice. I met so many wonderful people. They made me feel comfortable. They allowed me into their bubble, and I think I made a bunch of new surf friends.
Felt like a family of 12. You show up at this place and everyone has their own personal goals, but everyone's like-minded. Everyone's here to serve.
And yeah, everybody's very interested in each other's days, and we root each other on out in the lineup. And it's just a really, really supportive, really fun group.
Surf Simply is adventurous vacation, first-rate coaching. The accommodation is spectacular. They really know what they're doing. I have to say it's like my favorite best vacation ever.
And to see we have breakfast, and then we're gonna have a couple hours of surfing, and then I'm gonna get a massage. Just to have that all out there for you is just a dream. You don't have to think about anything. They give it to you, and
Except surf.
Right. Right.
It's a place to work hard, get lifted up, with, with the support to not only just go out and work hard, but come back. We're going to take care of you. We're going to ensure that you're comfortable.
This could literally be the best place for a brand new aspiring surfer to go to in order to learn how to surf as quickly as possible.
So it's the people, it's the food, it's the coaching, it's where you're at on the planet. It all just comes together, and it's like no other experience.
Oh, the food's fantastic. Every meal is just a treat.
If you're into like Michelin rated food, over-portioned and served like no other meal, then you might want to come here.
I'm pescatarian, and I've never been fed so well. The fish tacos today were amazing.
Oh, the guy's an artist. The mixing of flavors, the tartness and the salty, and he's got everything he put in front of us was just, I can't stop eating this.
The coaching staff and how they have everything here programmed, you can't not progress. So the program advanced in a forward progression, and we're going to be leaving with a handful of tricks and information to help us take things to the next level.
And this was the most advancement of my surfing in within a week, going from just highlining on a wave to actually starting to place maneuvers. My brain is kind of scrambled in all that I've taken in this week.
So grateful for the attention and the love and the care and the passion that goes into this program, and we hope to be back in the future without masks.
I would say don't come here.
Grabs it up for the people that really want to be here.
Yeah, we don't need to promote Surf Simply. Enough people already know.
It was the best week ever. I'm gonna keep saying that. I can't wait to come back.
I have a surfing girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dream come true.